Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public...
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
It's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers. Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kedanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick him. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor device to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary fail-safe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core. And I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to day 22 of my challenge to 100% everything in Hitman 3. Today we are looking at Chongqing, China. And we're going after these two lovely fellows. One of whom looks like he might be half human. Hush, and I'm not sure about the other one. But yeah, change of plans. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick run through just a single time for the Hitman 3 missions, just so I don't get spoiled on anything. And then I will go back to the Hitman 1 missions, in addition to doing the elusive targets in Dartmoor in a few days' time. So I'm going to go in with my standard loadouts, silence pistol, coin, lockpick. I've got no idea what to expect here, so let's have a look. Olivia said that she is out as soon as the mission is complete, so I think it's a bit weird that 47's words were, "I will leave you to prepare," which is what Diana always says to 47, but if Olivia's out after this mission, then that's the only time he will say it.
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
The other thing that was in the mission briefing was that both targets hack data core, unavailable, eliminate, or... Okay, so I have to kill the 2 targets first and then hack the core. Shoot the core. Well, that's kind of neat. I like that. I wonder how many people actually obey that rule. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they both need to go down in a very short space of time or whether we can just kill both of them like normally. How large is this? Okay, so we're coming from there. I assume all this stuff outside is fluff. We've got a few buildings here and here. We appear to have one main building here, the apartments, and this seems to be the ICA facility, and there's a lot of camera points here. There weren't any on the previous mission, but holy crap, there's a lot of camera points here. Holy shit. There'll probably be an achievement for getting them all. Okay, where do we start?
Machine thoughts. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go in there. Who are you? I don't know who.
Homeless man talking about strange machine voices screaming in his head.
I don't know any of them. They'll hurt you. Don't go there.
Yeah, I saw that coin there. Excuse me, sir. Can I get down here? No, I'm looking at that area down there and thinking I can just climb down, but not to be. So we've got a main set of stairs going up and a side stair on the left. What's with these bird cages? Very unusual design. I cannot read that, but I assume from your costume and from the inside that this is a restaurant of some sort, or a kitchen, or a laundromat.
Hey, hey! You have to
I wish there was more warning. I don't know how you'd visually indicate that though. I've got a keypad.
Hey! You up there? You find it? What? I couldn't hear you. I said, did you find it yet? Not yet. It has to be up here somewhere. We'll keep looking.
Guard patrols. Are you a guard? I mean, you're not exactly, apart from the radio on your chest, you're not exactly dressed like a guard. What is, this is, I can't read Chinese. If I close my eyes and just pretend for a second. Man, that song sounds totally different without the reverb. I'm assuming it's the same song. It certainly sounds like the same song. It's the one that plays in Paris. The block. I assume this is the apartments where Hush is hanging out. Man, this is another huge level by the looks of it. We were just on the other side of that gate. So is there no way through other than through these two people? That's bad.
We might have a situation. Sweeping area. Over.
Had to be quick there because I think they do have a route where certainly he will turn his head and look my way. Is that just a homeless dude on the street or... yeah. Dang. Just want to clean up a little bit around here. Disguise as street guard. Street guard for what? Don't come in here, buddy. Okay, so that's the way up, assuming that neither of them see you. That's kind of dangerous though, that's, they're very close to line of sight there.
Accept that you may suffer partial or complete memory loss.
Yes.
You understand that full compensation for the above mentioned is part of the agreement when signed, and you waive all future rights to seek further compensation?
Yes.
Who would you like to benefit from the proceedings if you yourself are incapacitated? Would you excuse me? Oh, so Hush likes the last one I sent up to the top floor. He'll be the one to conclude this case. I knew Hush would be pleased with it.
Pleased with test subjects for his experiments and recruitment. Ugh.
I'll wrap up down here. Thanks, Julie. I was just informed that we don't need any more test subjects tonight.
I don't understand. There's no work?
Oh no, there will be more to come. Depending on the results of the conclusion to this test phase, come back tomorrow and we'll schedule a new spot for you.
Okay, so this guy I assume is going to come out this door. I wonder if I can... I shouldn't say I wonder, I pretty much know. It's a Hitman game. I imagine that we can volunteer to be a test subject, and that's one of the ways we can get close to him without arousing too much suspicion or knocking many people out. This guy, though, is a problem. He is going to go downstairs, and he is going to run straight into these two bodies. Or he's going to spot them at least. So I need to knock him out, and I have to use the stairs because stairs are 47's most dangerous enemy. Disguise as a homeless person. Ugh. Really? That's actually a disguise? The downtrodden. Yeah, I wanted to check here. I'm not trespassing in this area here, but at the moment I walk in here, I am trespassing. Good to know for later, maybe. Let's have a wander. Let's go back upstairs and see if we can find this lady. And what were you carrying? You were carrying some kind of Future Progress Initiative flyer. Yeah, that's a little bit too cheesy for me to read. We've got a locked door leading further upstairs. The Enforcer has moved away from here. Last Resort 2 or 3. So I'm going to look that up, and I'm going to try and not look at other stuff while I'm doing this. Obtain 3 block flyers.
I don't know, don't you just miss those days where you came home from work, put a nice record on, had a glass of wine and just shut down?
Yeah, we can sit down here. I assume it's entirely possible for me to attend this interview. I don't think the Enforcer is actually asleep. That is a shortcut. Okay, that's the gate where we were before, so it looks like I can just climb up here, but the ladder... No, it's more complicated, I have to go around the corner. But there is a ladder in the corner here, so if I can get into this courtyard area here, either through that door or wherever, and dodge the guards, I can climb up the ladder here to... That doesn't seem like very much of a shortcut, because otherwise I can just climb up the stairs as normal. We do have a coffin, so you know what? I may as well. Let's got one of the scientists, the one on the right.
So what about that wire? Now cut it. You need to be on.
We can disguise ourselves as a researcher. And I can't hear the dialogue, but it sounds like someone's doing surgery somewhere, probably upstairs. Chameleon 3 of 11, there's only 11 disguises on this map. Nowhere near as many as some of the other maps like Miami or Sapienza or a few other ones. Last Resort unlocked. If nothing else, I've made some progress. What do we have here? Rat poison. A bar of soap. Another coffin. Let's see how far this disguise can take us.
Hey, hope the research is going well, sir.
So getting up on the roof here entails what exactly? Is there a window up there that I can climb through? Not so that I can see. Can we go in here? That is locked. That takes me back to where I was. Where did I just come out? I came out of here, didn't I? Oh, there's an arcade. Tentacle twist. That sounds awful. Got a toy tank, car battery. I think the screen's shaking because there's a train or a monorail going past. That is Haven Island, and I believe the second one is Haven Island as well. Very classy game. That is... I want to say that I recognise that, but I don't. If I had a sniper rifle, I would totes get closer to that and see if I recognise it. Settings, softwares... Christ, we're in 2021. There's Sapienza again. I'm just looking at those towers. I mean, yes, I've got a tower in the next room that looks like that. Well, it doesn't look like that, but it is a tower, obviously. But that thing looks like it came out of 1990 something. Alright, so interact keypad. Huh. I assume that I can only get in here because I opened the door from the inside. If I came from the other direction to begin with, it would be a little bit more difficult.
Sciencey bitches.
It's funny how kids look so innocent when they sleep. Adults look like imbeciles.
I don't know. John looks a bit like an imbecile when he's awake, too.
Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he?
Where's that camera? It's on the other side of this wall, isn't it?
That's nice. Me too.
Yeah, that last guy wouldn't shut up about the experiments. Had 1,000 questions. An hour.
Yeah, what are those experiments about? I overhear stuff, but I don't understand half of it. Some kind of mind control?
You gotta be kidding.
It is a little freaky, though. With those homeless people. Upstairs, I've seen Hush control their arms with his mind. Something.
It's not his mind, it's the machine. He talks straight to it with his brain, that's all.
Yeah, he's weird. With his condition, his project, and him being hooked up to the facility with that implant. Is that for real?
It's for real. It's not that big of a deal. It's where we're all going. Into the future.
Okay, same location, just one floor up. Anything interesting out here? No. Got another fuse cell. I have seen a few locations where I can insert fuse cells, but I've never had to use them yet. I'm assuming that guy on the right
Nothing to worry about. We're fine. Out.
heard the camera. Oh, nope, he is an enforcer. Standard enforcer.
I did. There are still a few kinks to work out, but that's fine. I think if we use the focal point of the emitter, computer damage will be significantly reduced. But of course, that would also entail that we boost the signal strength to get the desired result.
Good. Write up your design and I'll get input from Hush.
Feeling a bit better? Still not quite yourself, I see. That doesn't necessarily mean it will never get better. I mean, I'll check on you in a little while.
How are you feeling? 1 to 5.
2.
How strong is your headache? 1 to 5.
5.
Tell me your name.
Fu Luoyang.
Tell me the name of your mother.
That's... Give me a second. I don't remember. This headache.
Let's move on. Where did you grow up?
That's easy. I grew up in... The hell? I don't know. I don't remember. What is this?
Please stay calm. Have a little break and we'll pick this up in a few minutes.
Just want to see if you're doing okay. I don't understand what is happening to me. I don't like this. Okay, still not feeling quite up to par.
If there are questions which you probably shouldn't answer outside of a medicinal context, it's what is your mother's name or what is your mother's maiden name and where did you grow up? That's like almost top of the list for identity theft or recovering passwords. Okay, you're occupied over there. We need a keypad to go up further on this side. Or we can do this the manual way. We can go left or right. It looks like it leads into the same room.
What the hell are you doing? You could hurt yourself.
Yeah, the AI sometimes, or the rule set is sometimes not right. I mean, that really should have been a detection. I'm in a hostile area. He clearly saw someone and said, hey, you're going to hurt yourself. And yet I'm totally fine. No, don't do that. That's bad.
You're gonna have to cut that out now.
I mean, even though I'm not trespassing here, which is very fortunate, I feel that didn't quite work out the way it should. I mean, I was in a hostile area, he detected me, so, you know. No, I can't get back in here now. So the keypad downstairs to the arcade is either different or operates differently, or I didn't understand its purpose. Can I move past this window? Just thinking ahead for SASO.
Cut down on the caffeine, buddy.
I've got to ask if this leads towards the ICA building or if I'm still a fair distance away. I am trespassing, so I suspect it will. Oh wow, she's all the way down there. Well, this door, I'll just lockpick it. We're back in here again. Storage room of some sort. Looks like a certain closet we have at work. Let's have a peep through here, shall we?
The conclusion of this project phase. You want to contaminate him? No incompetent babbler. I'm going downstairs to with some competence. She understands the importance of what I'm trying to achieve.
Will you be guarded when you go downstairs? Is the $1 million question. Where is the camera? The camera is there. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully no one will see us doing this. Okay, he is an enforcer, so he can see straight through me, but... no, he's got someone with him. No good, no good, no good. I was thinking maybe I could nail him in this corridor and then dump his body out there. But I don't know if there's anyone down there, further down, and if the body does get found, then that will be a... nearly did it. That would be bad because fibre wire killing or strangulation or whatever, breaking neck. Well, I could actually strangle him and then just dump him, couldn't I? That would count as an accident. I'm going to quickly dash downstairs just in case he finds the bodies. No, he's down on this floor.
I haven't seen memory lock in any subject below a 135.
I just read the design document.
And the next phase will reveal even more. I have great expectations.
Biotech reaching its full.
No, he's going back upstairs. Oh, we've got to go back through this bypass again. Christ. Yeah, if he spots me... I mean, it's fine if I do that, but if he actually spotted me for long enough out there, I'll be done. Absolutely done. So we made it. We're in his lab. And he's nearby.
Continue test prep H109.
Test prep H109 initiated.
Sensory calibration units manual. A manual detailing how to calibrate it for the next...
Focus now. Identify my big break.
Okay, so my immediate thoughts is... who is this guy? There's another manual here. What is this? Is this like a server room or something? Therapy room. I'm going to drop a save because my first thought is let's get rid of the lady operating the computer near him and take her place. I should have checked if there was somewhere I could hide the bodies first. Block guard. Let's switch into that uniform. But I will need to switch back into the other one in a moment. And what is this? That looks like a fuse cell insertion. I've seen one in Dartmoor, in Berlin, and now in China. But I'm not sure what doing that will accomplish yet, so let me just switch back here. Grab our Tanto, which is most commonly used to commit Sudoku. Another key. Oh god. Okay, we can still get through that door, which is very interesting. Oh, hello. Hello. No, that only works in the therapy room. Okay, well let's insert the fuse cell and see what happens.
You risk yourself like this. You're obviously showing all the signs that pressing yourself so hard poses a serious health risk. Please go and relax for a bit.
Stop interfering with my workflow. Don't you think I know what I need? Well, I do. Oh, power's back. Sweet, sweet relief.
Let's give it a go. I've never tried putting rat poison in one of these before.
Close your eyes. Relax.
I feel unwell.
Lethal poison, yes. Sedative, yes. Oh god damn, he came in. I was followed. Wow.
Now go get Imogen.
I was not expecting that. I'll load. Hopefully I've got a autosave nearby. I was not expecting to be followed. That's only a couple of seconds away. Wow, okay. That's one of the very few times where I've actually seen a guard not give a target some privacy. And I do want to do this the other way. I do want to choke him out and then dump him, just in case he drops something on his person which may or may not be useful. Mind you, if I push him, it should be at his feet, shouldn't it? Okay, so he's going to come in here. I'll just wait for him. I'll poison him. I'll have a look to see what the guard does this time before making the kill, and we'll go from there.
Oh, the power's back. Sweet, sweet relief.
Yeah, there's an awful lot to this map from the looks of it. You got all these cages, you've got a satellite dish over there. I've got all the other areas in this building that I've missed. And you've got a whole other building, and then some. Yeah, that guard is following. Dude. That is an absolute for. Who spotted what?
Got a guy hurt bad.
Just trying to see where the body was found. Oh well, okay, so Silent Assassin is blown. Let's just go loud.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
Okay, so there's no time limits or anything nutty that popped up when I made that kill, so that all looks good. Let's go across that bridge into the other building.
And these baby steps.
Yeah, it's someone in the initial area where I infiltrated this building, went down and spotted two unconscious bodies. I have to go back up here again, don't I? Jesus Christ. And I'm not convinced this is the right approach for anything because these two guys are spotting me very quickly.
Say what?
And if I try doing that in my suit, I think it's going to end very poorly. Alright, let's go across the bridge and see what is in this building here. Oh, jeez, that's new.
Someone is firing a weapon. Move it. Copy that.
Wrong gun.
I know he's around here somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled. Find the shooter.
Why are you assuming it's a he? Isn't that a bit sexist? And what is this? Create water leak.
I have nothing to report from my current location.
Can't think of any possibility for that. We'll just wait for them to go back to patrolling. That's useful though. We know there are at least 5 guards on the roof, which is awful, but it gives us an idea of what we're up against. Okay, let's take a look around. Do we have any more of these little Star Wars droid things? We do. There's an achievement for taking down 5, but I think there's more than 5. I can hear one in my left earphone. I can hear one around here somewhere. I would love to get a guard disguise. But I assume this is the ICA building now. The Lotus Passage. Yeah, there's a rooftop. There's a set of stairs down where I am and also on the exterior of the building. Then at ground level or close to ground level, there's another building here which I've not explored. There's a couple of tunnels. And then there is what I assume is the data core. Where is this drone? I can hear it, I just can't see it. It sounds like it's coming directly ahead of me. Just going to wait for him to move around, and then I'm going to go on a pacification spree. There we go. Disguised as street guard, that's all they are. They're not like elite forces or anything, they're just street guards. Let's grab the HX7 coverts. Take a look around here, and I might take out the rest of the guards while I'm here just to be safe. We have one enforcer, one guy taking a break. What's my target doing up here?
That's Imogen Royce. Quite the bitch, apparently. Nothing wrong with her look, though. Edgy.
What is the target doing up here? Okay, we need to... I might as well take the opportunity. There's no reason not to do this. I was just there. That didn't attract you, really?
What? We should check that prop truck out. Can you go and have a look?
Got it.
I can't believe she came up here. Last time I checked, she was...
Okay, whatever.
You're trolling me, but you're trolling me correctly. Okay, so this sense area is sort of hollowed out. We just got a staircase and not much else. Are you going to cooperate?
Oh. Man, he has some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
Both targets down, good. Just give me a second, and I'm in. You can now access the core 47.
It's fine. What did she drop? Tier 3 access dongle. And now we can hack the core. A dongle which provides Olivia with the encryption key needed to hack access for Tier 3. Should know what RFID stands for, but what is it? Radio frequency identification. Panels in a facility with the camera. Okay, now we understand why there's so many camera icons on the map. Yeah, this is a level that I'm going to have to come back to and just wander the streets, wander the buildings, and just try and get the hang of where everything is. Like Berlin, it's massive.
Man, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over. Stay alert! Look over there!
Just don't go upstairs, please. That view, though.
If I see anything suspicious, I'll let you know.
really uncomfortable. I wish we didn't have to do all this cloak and dagger stuff every day to get to work. Can't talk about that stuff up here.
Wait, what?
Please, no one's listening. I'm gonna head in and change into something more coming.
I'll be in a sec. See you down.
I have an intense desire to see where you are going. Are you one of the ICA employees?
Definitely 01 something. 18?
See so much.
Thank Christ for subtitles. 0118. So I assume on the left here there's a set of stairs which takes us all the way back down to the starting intersection. Yeah, it does. And that's where we started the level. So is this just like a front for the entrance of this place? So I assume there's a few different ways in, but...
Mr. Pritchard, I presume. Hi, I'm Chelsea. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide on the facility tour.
Spare me the pleasantries. I've had an awful flight. 9 hours delayed, luggage lost somewhere along the way, and the airline is trying to avoid their responsibility. I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I want to straighten everything out before I'm doing your tour.
Yes, so sorry about your flight. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, did you bring the P-41 we left for you in the apartment?
No, I wasn't informed that I should.
Oh, very sorry, Mr. Pritchard. We need you to bring the P-41 to get the tour. It's procedure. Please pick it up before you come and find me. I'll be waiting by the stairs in the back of the restaurant kitchen.
What is a P-41? Angus Pritchard visiting ICA board member. There we go. Forgot a form in his apartment across the street from the restaurant. Surely I can't go pick that up and disguise myself as Mr. Pritchard. That would be... I mean, yes, it's a Hitman game, but that would be... The VIP has access through the kitchen. I'll be waiting in the back. Okay, let's do that. Dumpling cook. Let's hide the assault rifle.
Quiet. Get that order ready. Yes, I'm working on it.
No, I'm not eating
Focus where the kitchen
We
feeds
went
the
straight to
kids'
the
station.
restaurant.
Find your inner
We're hungry
zen.
after the 9-hour flight.
Close your eyes
I'll give it
and
a
focus your mind on the
I'll get you up there. Sure thing.
That's what I do.
That is a calming bonus.
It sounded a little bit like 47 there. So this is actually a legitimate business, but they're hiding an entrance to a different building. I wonder if anyone will notice that that is actually open. We have a shortcuts door. Let's see if this code works. Sure does. So we're inside a shipping container, or what looks to be a shipping container.
Please follow the grey line to security check. Thank you.
Well, I should know what that means. Death something. O0IIDK. Oh man, this...
Sorry to wake you up, but I think I forgot to turn off the coffee machine when I left. Yeah, sorry.
This level just changed.
Make sure it doesn't catch fire.
I wasn't expecting such a futuristic facility down here. The grey line leads to those two security guards, which looks awful. Hacking TV.
You want to die?
Pick up package. What's in the package? A postal package. Nothing more,
That
nothing
panel
less.
can be hacked with your camera if you have the correct dongle. There's no way you're getting through that door 47. It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal is encrypted. Without a dongle, we can't hack it.
Oh, boss, I have a dongle.
You don't have clearance to open this door.
I don't have the correct dongle. Hacking glass panel. My question is anyone going to spot me doing this? Like, is what I'm doing an illegal action? Like, if I, right now, open this glass, would the two people here freak out?
Access granted.
And that did not do what I thought it would do.
Security protocol overruled.
What is that? Unlock events.
Access granted.
Tier 1 security.
That VIP visit today? My first zero protocol clearance. Must be someone important to get one of those.
You gotta keep a tight shift. Makes us all feel safe.
Did I tell you I got picked for that training course next week? If I pass, I'll get a bonus.
Congrats!
Hello. Should be able to nail someone in here. I'm going to, just so I feel a bit safer.
Never caught anything in the frisk, ever.
Gotta conserve that energy.
Facility security disguise. Hopefully there's only one. We've got one enforcer in the room. We can exit the way we came in. Where is my camera?
Access granted.
Okay, so the initial security check is right there. We can just walk on through. Employee vetting, analysis office downstairs, data core is downstairs.
Security protocol overruled.
So what's next? Ah, yes. The full body scan reveals potential for various employee failure scenarios. We evaluate many parameters, and overall they fit in 3 categories. First, we have the physical assessment, where we scanned for health risks such as heart or organ failure, strokes or seizures. Of course, also tumours, bacterial infections, and physical changes due to virus. Any questions?
So it's pretty much a full screening for diseases. Will you tell us if you know, find anything?
We have procedures for that, of course. Prognosis is full recovery within a shorter time frame. We provide medical treatment and cover the cost. Excuse me. I'll be back in a second.
Hey, pal. Put it in the holster.
It's a camera, not a gun. Use your eyes.
Access granted. Access granted.
What did that just do?
Security protocol overruled.
I've got no idea what I'm doing right now.
Security protocol overruled.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that thing away. You're gonna scare people.
It's a camera, man. Calm down. Okay, so I came in over there. I've made a loop.
Her programming is, it's like an athlete's body, optimized for perfection.
Another pod hotel.
Exactly where it's needed, and so how it's supposed to look.
Natural? Not the word that comes to mind when I think of Royce. And I don't mean her implant pattern.
Employee exits. Okay, I came in through there and I'm heading this way. Got it. Data core. Let's see how we access the data core. And we're going the opposite directions to that, aren't we? This, I imagine, leads back out onto the street? Yes. So we were very close before. We could have just walked through here rather than doing the whole circuit and going through the restaurant. You're going to frisk me, aren't you?
Sir, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down.
We're wearing the same uniform. I absolutely should be... Okay, hang on. Why is it saying get frisked here? Because it doesn't say illegal items in the inventory, despite the fact that I'm carrying many guns. If I get spotted here, I'm going to be very upset.
Okay, let's go, sir. Thank you.
What were they looking for? Because I am 100% carrying illegal items. Unless maybe they're... No, there's no reason for them to frisk their own. That, I think, is a bug. I think that's a bug. We have an emergency exit. I assume that is a quick way of exiting the mission later on laser runs. I have level 3 access. Let's go into the data core. And we are trespassing.
Good. You're alone. I'm sealing the room and dimming the windows 47.
Oof.
No need to worry about intruders.
Dim the top ones, please. I'd feel much more comfortable if the top ones are also dimmed. Again, I would feel much more comfortable if the top windows were also dimmed.
It's all here. Clients, operatives, every hit the ICA ever sanctioned. Enough to shut them down for good. But first you need to locate all files referencing Diana and yourself.
That's weird. I had to hit X. I pushed up and down a little bit on the analog stick, but that sort of did a zoom. I recognise all of those names. I don't recognise these names. Viktor Novikov.
Tell me, what did it feel like? Taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare.
This is before the first training mission.
Where others see limitation. I choose him.
The two of you go way back. I didn't realize that you... I don't know. I get why you want to protect her. So, wipe all the data referring to the two of you from their system before we publish the rest.
No, we're just watching the same video loop again, putting the guns together. Diana and sodas.
Okay, good. I've set up a link to an information non-profit site. When you press that button, it's up there and the whole world will know. There's no undo 47. This will shut the ICA down for good. You really okay with this? It's who you've been for so long.
Why are we doing this? Are we only...
Turn things to normal.
Are we only doing this because of the constant and grey?
Shit! I missed that. We're blown, 47. I can hold the doors for a little while. Use the vents to get out. Go, now!
All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
This is bad. That means they'll shoot on sight. I'm gonna create some havoc, 47. Make the core melt down. Maybe we'll divert their attention a bit.
Warning, core overheating. Warning, core shut down. Temperature critical. Warning, fire detected.
I got nothing on the stairs. Out.
All personnel, breach protocol initiated.
Anybody copy? No sign of any pup. Moving on.
Warning, core overheating.
Keep those eyes peeled.
I see.
Warning, fire detected.
That would have been a really good way through, but we'll die if we try going that way.
Command, corridor all clear.
All
Who
personnel,
spotted me?
breach protocol initiated.
Roger, Command. Nothing tangible yet. Still looking. Will do. Out.
Warning, core overheating.
Still trespassing. There is an exit there, but it is locked. There is an exit dead ahead, but reaching it is going to be tricky.
Fire detected.
Command, I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
You would think the one place they would guard is the entrance. Or in this case, the exit.
All
Nothing here,
personnel.
Command.
Breach
Moving
protocol
on.
initiated.
Okay, the emergency exit there is locked. Oh, I've got exits everywhere.
Area
Okay.
clear. Proceeding to next sector.
You would think there would be guards right here.
Copy, Command. Still looking.
Oh my god. I don't think it's safe for me to go out there, is it? I'll try, but I suspect I'm going to get blown instantly. No, they just don't care. Interesting.
Shit. That was tense, 47.
That is also nowhere near a silent assassin, but that's fine. I'm going to come back to this level many times. Interesting level. The facility downstairs really feels completely different to the rest of it. In more so of a way than previous ones, like for example the Ether Lab in Sapienza or the Embassy in Marrakesh. We'll just leave the way we came in. And we'll try and find some cleaner ways of doing that on later runs. Nexus 47. Interesting trophy name. So this is not going to give me very much experience at all. Maybe level 6, maybe. And I didn't see any of the mission stories going through that mission. I might have to manually select those or just explore some more. What do we got? We have a briefcase in a block corridor. I think I've been in there, but I don't remember where it is. We have another key hacker, which is nice. Ooh, hello. That's no different to standard syringes though, is it? Unless I can throw it, maybe. Oh, let's see what we got.
We turn now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of
You win. So,
What happens now?
the ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
What is she up to? I'm just going to move on to the next mission and go to there. I did want to go back to Dartmoor, but I think I'll just continue the story. I might try and get it done tonight, and then go back and start running through the missions again for completion. That's strange, it's got subtitles down the bottom. Old habits.
something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn. And get this, it's hosting his
We've heard of that
today.
somewhere. Don't remember where, but we've definitely
She's sending a message.
heard of that
She needs
organization.
help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Rendezvous with Diana in Mendoza. Is it Mendoza? And ascertain her allegiance. Oh wow, we can't change our suit. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can finish this off tonight because I don't know what the last mission entails, but I know that it's only got level 5 mastery, so I imagine it is very short, very story based. Turns out we don't need to look very far.
Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Do not eliminate Diana Burnwood. I have not forgotten at all that you know that I killed your parents. You've learned that fact. You have not disclosed that to me, so I really do not believe this is going to end well at all. This reminds me a lot of the opening mission of Blood Money.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here.
Oh god.
We're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the peak and we are good. And look at the gorgeous view. You know it will be worth it. Everyone's going to be beyond.
There's got to be a way of working that into an accident. Oh, they're back again.
And
Hello, Miss Kingsley.
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as Top Investment Bank, Milton Fitzpatrick, and Van Orton Tobacco. A reputation for ruthlessness and dirty tactics, no doubt originating with the notorious affluenza defense of murderous socialite Chelsea Whitmore, has long stuck to their name. But despite the persistent outrage of progressives, the firm has enjoyed a seemingly never-ending streak of successes and legal triumphs. This, however, may be changing. Just a few months ago, senior partner Ken Morgan passed away unexpectedly at the Hitman Hotel in Bangkok. And now, another of the founding partners, Don Archibald Yates, in front of whose Argentinian vineyard I am currently standing, has announced his retirement from the firm. And so, the burning question in the upper echelons of corporate America is this: has Morgan, Yates & Cohn finally run out of steam? I am Pam Kingsley, reporting live from Mendoza, Argentina, on GNN News.
Definitely Mendoza.
oh my lord, is that a Giracuckoo? I've always wanted to see one in the wild. Oh, Gretchen will be so jealous. Here, little buddy. Come on. Look at that orange rufous crest. So adorable. Oh, and those yellow rings around the eyes. I mean, they fade in captivity. I've never seen them quite so vivid before. Oh, this is a rare treat. Oh well, mustn't be late. The Gira's fairly common in these parts after all. I'll get a picture later.
You bear an astounding likeness to me. Like, holy shit.
Listen here, amigo. I'm sorry, but you're not coming too.
Yeah, like he said.
Aaron Ford Jr., I'm with the firm. Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay, checks out. But leave the paperwork with me.
Absolutely not. Mr. Yates asked me specifically to bring him these documents. You don't want to keep Mr. Yates waiting, do you?
What are you? Some kind of officer?
I was almost ready to whip out my real phone in real life and see if that's a scannable, but... oh.
Gracias, senor. Looking good, man. Looking good.
Would you care for an aperitif?
Thank God it's finally over. That extra security detail was driving my wife and kids crazy.
We lucked out. Heralds say a handful of operatives were lost, but I figure they're down to seen the news. Lots of power players dropping like flies. But as long as we don't know who everybody else is, it's hard to call their bullshit.
I need to inform you. Let him know something screwy is going on.
Don't. I know how to deal with the likes of Don Yates. The one we need to worry about is Corvo Black.
Yates Fixer.
Wait, what?
Know him? ICA regular. I always suspected he was a middleman for Morgan Yates & Co. I never took his contracts. Nasty piece of work. Below my standards. Plenty of my colleagues were less picky.
Well, they certainly got theirs. I wonder how your agent would feel if he saw you.
He wouldn't. 47 is a weapon, and weapons don't judge. They go where they're pointed.
Oh, that's cold. I like you more already.
The damnedest thing, to be sure, like a golden age detective.
And welcome to the Yates Market.
That is Corporal Black. Mr. Tedsmith. It's a beast. I know the stories. Started out in narcotics, got fired for misconduct, not to mention headbutting an attorney for years. Turned PI and eventually put up on the payroll of Morgan Yates and Co. as an investigative consultant.
I'm assuming it's that guy in the hat there in the beret.
The old bit of beard, a regular jack of all trades. I take it better with
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Well, I don't know how to feel about that. 47 is actually narrating here. Very interesting. Okay, let's follow this guy around for a bit. And see if we can't nail him in a dark place.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead.
Yeah, I'll do next time. In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour or after. Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who would say? On your parade.
It's a nice gesture, but
Yeah, right.
a bit hubristic.
But if I'm going to be one of these herald tours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So... who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if you want to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss, I don't actually
I
mind.
just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth.
Plus, he has
I
good
like
reason to be confident. He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Crofts or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I'd say Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think?
Man, everyone knows her and everyone knows the previous targets.
I take it Edwards told you to chaperone me. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied you're not sailing under a false flag, I will be his eyes and ears.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
I don't think I can nail him here, but if I drag him to the left slightly, or lure him to the left, I might be okay.
You're very loyal. My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
You were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft. The audacity.
Man, they're getting a lot of value out of this particular voice and voice actor.
The way I see it.
Talk to reception. Can I hide your body here without getting spotted? Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, there's way too many people around here. It just says dump, it doesn't say dump eliminates, so... It doesn't say body hidden. Alright, let's have a chat to reception. Where did they go? There's one target there. I can't see the other targets at all. Got another QR code here. I imagine I'm not going to find them all in this run, but it's fine. Meh. All fluff. Where did Dinah go? Oh, she's down there. So talk to reception, I imagine, is either there or here. Definitely not here.
I was approached by the old constant during my senior
Yeah, it's this guy here, surely.
Hello, and welcome to the Yates.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
I do not know the way, of course, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. It did not say body found. They were here a moment ago. Where are they now? They are below me.
Hey, how you doing?
You asked me, the constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those heels are an accident waiting.
I've said that for many years. Heels are dangerous.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Hey.
Investigates the holdup. I mean, I know what the initial objective was, which was find the chief grape maker or whatever it is, winemaker. But I don't see what the objective is now, which is investigate the holdup. I mean, I don't see any kind of commotion around here. I don't see anyone who... That leads back to the very start of the level, I think. I don't see anyone who looks like a senior grape picker. Because we definitely had an objective for infiltrate the grape fields, which I've now done, because apparently, even though I'm a guard, I can't go in there. But I do not know where I'm going now. Investigate the holdup.
Yeah, hey.
I mean, he's not saying stay out, but the moment I walk there, he's like, no, you're trespassing.
Johannesburg call. And from that
Oh no, that's just so annoying. Madre mía, qué pesado.
I don't think you are supposed to be here, senor. Playtime is over.
But you look like the person that I'm chasing.
Sure, you're trespassing in this area. Now follow me, vale?
I'm just going to load, and what I might do is try changing my disguise, but I would think that that would be the worst possible thing I could do. Oh god, I'm all the way back here. Okay, well, let's see if we can find a safest place for his body, but... What do we do? Okay, the body's already been dumped, so I can't vault that. I'm stuck with that outcome. I'm fine with that. Okay, they're already waiting downstairs for a tour, so let's go have a chat to them both. And I'll pay more attention to the objective and what they're saying, but I really don't think I missed much. I think that person there is the person I'm looking for, but what do I do to actually get them moving? If I can't talk to her directly, I will,
Hi.
no, okay.
Maybe Vidal will trip her down the stairs. Those heels are an
She's right there.
Hey, bud.
Christ.
Hello there.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
No, they were discreet about it. I caught a glimpse of a body.
Yep, it's those two right there, directly outside that door. They come out, they see the body straight away.
You're going to be okay. Joe, hang in there, my friend. Hang in there.
Got someone, please, get me.
In the land of Mendoza.
Johannesburg.
And from that smirk of yours, I take it Ether is in?
Ether, Kronstadt,
Over here!
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Okay, so my immediate thought is disguise myself as a grape picker, speak to the chief winemaker, and then speak to him, and then he'll come running, then switch back to Corvo Black and go from there. I literally jumped right in front of the guy. That was dumb. Out of all the people in this vineyard, you seem to be the furthest away from everyone, so let's do that. I'll probably get spotted here, but that's fine. Drag you a bit close. Oh god. What the hell? Got winery workers and gauchos. Try to see my guards. I don't speak Portuguese. Let's disguise ourselves as a winery worker. And let's see if we can't speak to the chief winemaker here. No, it says acquire a grape picking knife. Where did that objective come from? You didn't have one on your person? You would think that a grape picker working the fields would be equipped with a grape picker knife, but apparently not. Why do we need a grape picking knife? Harvest through. What? Did this just turn into an MMO? I assume they're just interactables on the vines around here. Let's go disguise ourselves as Corvo again, because I am doing my best to try and avoid the other workers, and I don't think there's any disadvantage to switching back. Apart from the obvious one that I'm permanently trespassing now, but I'm trying to avoid everyone anyway, so, you know. Unless they're in the heavily populated area on the other side, in which case I've screwed myself. I think they are indeed. Disguise yourself as a winery worker. Reduce poison, missing something. Come on, you can do it. Or did that just switch back? Yeah, it did. I didn't notice that. Apologies. I didn't notice that the objective changed when I switched back to Corvo Black. So I still don't know what the holdup was. Maybe I just need to get close to the chief winemaker to hear something? I don't know. Either way, I know what I have to do now, so yeah, everyone around here is an enforcer anyway. Got one there. That looks... That says harvest grape vine. I was about to whinge about that being slightly more than one grape.
They're talking about us up there, judging us.
I'd be surprised if they even know.
No, he's the next one over, isn't he?
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here.
Great job, Ramon.
Now,
Just great.
let's see.
That knife is coming out of your salary.
Lovely inky black color. Good size. Large and firm. Seeds brown.
Get on with it, please.
Finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust taste. Floral notes. Marvelous. Why? I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers. Will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Yeah, now I need to switch back to Corvo, which is what I was expecting. And then join the other guests. That's a very strange sequence of events.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please. Welcome.
We've got to think for a better day.
Crusher, hint, hint, Mr. Black. Come on, man.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. These big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
You want me to lead the way?
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add,
Oh, come on.
Fermenta. Uf. Pues la necesitas.
You invaded my space, not the other
That
way
is
around.
correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
And it's sometimes hilarious when things go wrong.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
How do I make this work? So I clearly can't do its right now because that would violate mission parameter number 3.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
Oh, this is what the little guy feels like.
No, all good.
What happened to Dolly?
Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Wait, what?
I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Vente. Let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me.
Right.
So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
I wonder 2 things here. Firstly, if I can kill using multiple pieces of equipment. And
So
secondly...
we arrive to our final stop.
Okay, here we go. This must be the end of the mission story.
Wine to the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence.
There'll be an achievement to steal that.
Which are made from ballistic glass can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead.
I can just shoot the people here and then see what happens.
Reminds me, we're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
Oof.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you.
Classy. I want to try shooting them and seeing what happens.
Oh, almost forgot.
It's illegal for me to have my gun out, and it's not fully loaded. That's not good.
Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house. For our special occasion.
Hey, help me!
Wait.
Wait, what? Area called a secret tunnel. Okay, so she's disappeared now. She's running. Locate the exit. Which is locked. I assume I need to speak to Diana before I can exit. Honestly, I'm just moving on here because I'm running out of time. So I assume she's in a safe area now or something. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes because I can't imagine it's going to end well. She will probably be salty about the fact that she knows I killed her parents. And you could say, yeah, okay, she used me to dismantle the ICA and whatnot, but, you know, I'm very curious to see what happens next. So we can't leave that way. She is the exit.
Hey, how are you?
Tango with Diana.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
That's probably the most creative exit icon in the entire series. Yeah, this one's not going to end well. Again, I will come back to this. Flexible murderer, no stars. Mission score 0. Yeah, that's... honestly, that's about what that deserves. Did we get anything nice? Fast fire rates but low accuracy. ICA DTI. Boathouse. I didn't even see a boathouse anywhere there. Parking lot. That's just up the road. Okay, what do we got?
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Yeah, pretty much expected that. The gloves she was wearing in the Tango cutscene gave it away. What do we have here? This takes place in Romania, so I don't know if we're doing like a time skip or what. Maybe she's still scheming? I don't know. Don't know. Confronts the new power behind Providence. I assume we're going after starting location Reflection? Laboratory, outdoors, and we've got our signature suit again. Let's just go in and see what we're up against. We're either going after Diana or going after Edwards. I can't imagine we're not going after Edwards, as he seems like the primary antagonist. Diana, she could still be playing, maybe. She could still be trying to hide her identity amongst all the guards. Here we go.
Still clinging on to your self-image. Agent 47, the apex predator. Always hiding behind the headlines.
Who is that in the background?
Was perfection its own justification? Or a willful distraction? A wall built contract by contract.
Is that Janus?
To shield you from the uncomfortable
No.
truth.
The partners
You're exactly the tool they bred you to be.
in the New York bank. Is this? Are these all targets?
Work you are.
I think they are.
How could you possibly function on your own? You never even had a name.
What are those things in the
Until
background?
I gave you one.
That's him. Burnwood never ceases to surprise me. You really are a most singular individual. And to think, she wanted me to put you down. Lucky for you, I never throw away anything useful. Prepare the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor sap just won't accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh, it's a classic.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
This is freaking me out, man.
She wants me dead.
She has every right to after what we did.
We?
But that's not what is really going on.
She chose power. In the end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Diana!
Coming!
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the top down. It will finally be over. All you have to do is embrace the past.
I don't want to, though. I'm just seeing if the music is going to stop looping. No, it's still looping. Okay, let's do it. Nice suit, 47. We initially started in the signature suit, but now we are wearing something entirely different. Eliminates after Arthur Edwards' Providence members may be eliminated, so I can eliminate anyone here, I assume? Am I permitted to snap your neck? Providence member eliminated. Blue laboratory keypad, disguise subject 47. Another keycard. I wonder if such a thing exists as, well, Silent Assassin suit only, I guess, would just be running naked through here, eliminating everyone in the process.
You figure this thing has commercial applications? Who'd want to have their minds wiped?
Not wiped, obviously. But that's just fine-tuning. Okay, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate...
Study into the effects of a neural inhibitor on a human volunteer. Something ether, something something. Much older prototype created at the Hitman Institute. Antidote produced in Johannesburg was stolen by Lucas Gray in order to unlock 47's hidden memories. In its current version, serum is a blunt instrument, but the research team is confident that in a few cycles, they will be able to target individual memories.
You could pluck out childhood traumas, ugly breakups, combat trauma. You guys should be over the moon.
What are you talking about? I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then? Your catchy, off-the-counter name.
I don't know. Blank Slaterzine?
You are a piece of work, lady.
Come on. Jim, was it? It always starts like this. GPS, microwaves, duct tape. This serum will eventually improve lives. I've got to believe that.
Tell that to the poor SOB in the rear car. Nah. When I want to forget something, I rely on my good old pal, Mr. Alcohol. No offense.
Damn, he's facing the wrong direction. I just want to break their necks. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. And yeah, looking down the bottom left, the Silent Assassin icon is in red, so I assume I do need to actually do a run of this mission where I don't snap people's necks, even though it is part of the objective there. Unlock door, but we don't have a lockpick. Let's try. So I assume that if that's it, I'm going to be very upset. Really? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Rusty crowbar. Wait, that's all that's in here? Alright, I suppose I use that to unlock the door. That was unexpected. Well played. Well played. Very well played. I like that. Could you imagine doing this suit only? In this weather? Infatuation with Diana appears to be of an entirely cerebral nature. Intellectual equal, ego demands that he not only outmaneuvers her, but converts her to his cause. That is his Achilles heel, allowing him to make an unusual lapse in judgment. By trusting Diana, Edwards has left himself momentarily exposed. And we've lost the crowbar somehow. How many disguises do we have on this map? Seven. Place a valve? We don't have a crowbar. Yellow valve. We have a lot of guards in the next car. Let's turn this on. I've got no idea what this is going to do. Okay, that makes sense. What kind of gun is this? Yeah, I'll come back later with an explosive of some sort.
Corporation bought this train for sample backup storage, but since the bombing at their R&D site in Johannesburg, refitting the components of it to mobile field lab.
Rusty old nail? Can be used as a lockpick once.
So what did the Russians use it for back in the day?
The way I hear it, this used to be some kind of KGB black site. Mobile missile launch control center, prison transport. Your guess is as good as mine.
It's just a train, man.
It appears to have been the HQ of James, Cold War spy master. Apparently his crest was on the front car before Ether painted everything over.
Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? National past, corporate future.
Unless this train is like on a permanent loop like the Hadron Collider or something, I don't see You can't just say this isn't a train. You look awake. And that's a lockpick door, so I won't go in there. You saw nothing. I can definitely not read Russian. Craft silenced pistol? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I know that's a stereotypical silencer, but it does not work like that. It just does not. Okay, we have a shortcut of some sort, which I'm not sure how to open. Just don't look at the handgun I'm carrying, fellas. It's got a slight modification to it. So if I'm doing this SASO, I'm assuming there's another route that I need to take outside of the train because I can't blend in there and there's 3 people in there. I can't just walk through them. Do I want to go in there? Passenger cart key? Okay, we either got to open that lockpick door and do something there, or we've got to go around. And I don't see a way around it. I think we have to actually eliminate this guy. I can't move past without getting a prompt. Okay, so in the end, I achieved nothing. That's not how it... Video games, am I right? Just don't want to waste my nail yet.
Where are we supposed to be exactly? Ukraine? It all looks the same through the blizzard.
Nah, somewhere in Romania. We're on a loop from Zagreb to Irkutsk.
Isn't that risky? What about border inspections?
They use a system of decommissioned rail lines and pay the local governments to look the other way. It's been like that since the Cold War. In theory, this thing only needs to stop for refueling.
A regular ghost train, huh? I guess that's one more box ticked.
So it is on a loop. That makes a lot more sense. They drink Dr. Pop in the Ukraine. How long is this train, Dad? you're an enforcer. I have to do it. I was trying to switch disguise or check disguise and not climb back through there. Providence Elite Guard. Another lockpick. Yeah, I'm already at 14 of 24 on challenges on this level, which is not promising. I think the game wants me to do this, so you know what? I'm going to oblige. Passenger cars. Got an armory of some sort. ICA weapons? Really? Covert variant of the ICA Tactical. Were we really in this deep? $20 of 24. Christ, what am... I have to check. What am I missing? Okay, that's interesting. It said 20 of 24 up on the top right, which, I'm having math problems at the moment. I count 20 achievements here. 2 assassination, 11 discovery, 6 feats, 1 target. That adds up to 20. But we do have the classics on the right-hand side there, which I will need to have a very quick look at. Okay, we absolutely can do Silent Assassin suit only here. Only eliminates the target. So even though I can eliminate Providence members, in order to do Silent Assassin... Yeah, it says up the top there, 21 of 24. That makes no sense. It must be including some other stuff, surely. Find a shotgun. I've already found a shotgun. Thank you, game. But there was one there called Forbidden Pineapple. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's getting that number from. 21 of 24. That makes no sense. Okay, this I think I have to unlock. I'll be doing myself a huge... Oh, God. If I find a valve, I'm coming back. Overload lights. Rusty screwdriver. If I find a valve, I'm coming back for that. But maybe it was a valve earlier on. Maybe I needed to use it there rather than earlier in the mission. Oh, I saw it. Okay, that's no good. Alright. Let's go. SMG time. Another flashbang coming in. Okay, I'm going back for that shortcut immediately. Although really, unless there's something amazing in here like a another gun, I don't see what the point, or a lot of ammunition and a lot of stuff. I don't see what the point in coming in this room is. Why not just climb over to the top? I mean, that will be an achievement, so, you know, I've got to do it. Rusty screwdriver? Okay, so I think I lost a rusty crowbar because after use it will break, and I guess the screwdriver will do the same. That makes sense. That's how I lost the crowbar earlier. You've got a whole bunch of weapons that I need to pick up, because I don't know how many more guards I need to take out. Cargo key. Break open box. What's in the box? I can't close the door because his body is in the way. Another frag grenade, which I'll probably never use. Overload the lights, missing fuel cell. Don't know what that will accomplish. We'll find out on a later run. Okay, you guys aren't saying anything interesting, so it's time to die. Not sure what that is. Train historical report. Acquisitions manager. The Mortar was a train, originally a KGB black site. Spy Master Janus. Top secret archive and prisoner interrogation facility. Runs on a loop. Russia, Kazakhstan, Romania and Mongolia. It was purchased by the Ether Corporation as a sample backup storage facility. And they began retrofitting it after Lucas bombed Joburg. And this shotgun leaves a fair bit to be desired. God, there's so many. There's so many. And even that's not killing them. Full clip and no kills. And yet I do think I am headshotting them. Okay, we've gone from Providence Guard to Providence Elite Guard to Providence Commando. And we can disguise ourselves as office staff now. And now the dramatic music stops. Let's just drop our visible weapons and just walk on through like nothing has ever happened. Are you wearing the same uniform as me, sir? I have to check. I mean, he's got a gun, so I would assume not. Providence Security Guard. That's 6 of 7. Let's do the right thing. I suspect there's a very simple way of SASOing this. There must be, but just trying to figure out the right combination of moves to make and what to do is, yeah. This almost looks like a real office. I don't think I can see the front of the train just yet. Well, it really wouldn't matter, I think, if I killed them or not. They're going to die a very slow and painful death in the frozen wild. There he is.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am.
I just want to see if I can interact with it. Oh, it looks like I can actually pick up serum. There we go. Can I kill him with the serum, maybe? I mean, it is a needle. Poison. Memory repressing neural inhibitor serum developed by Ether.
What are you doing? No!
No! This is what it means to lose everything.
You're making a mistake.
It's mine to make.
Oh. Forgive me. I seem to have, what were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
I feel like that's the wrong move because he still has plenty of people who are going to tell him who he is. Nightmare fuel.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hams and Oil, Quantum Leap founder Tim Clinton, and Fletcher Hollywood step down.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done. The past, dead.
And yet, here you are.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
No one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
So where does the series go from here? If he has retired or he's out of the game, if the ICA is gone. I know they're taking time off to do James Bond, but yeah, I'm very curious to see what they do next. Level 3. Hoarder. I assume that's because I picked up a ton of shit. 5 stars. So, yeah. I don't get penalised for killing anyone on that mission. That gun just frustrates me, man. I know it's unrealistic, but Christ. Traversed a hostile environment, has entered cover from the howling winds, wakes up on a morgue table inside a pristine-looking... So that just allows us to skip the opening section. I'm just going to load very quickly because I want to shoot this fucker in the head. And then I will call it for tonight. Tomorrow or Friday. Well, Friday's the elusive target. If I stream tomorrow, I'll probably do Colorado, as I was supposed to do tonight. Oh, please tell me there's something unique for killing him with the axe. I've got to try that. Firstly, I need to see. I don't think there is a dumping point out here, is there? No, there will be. Very well. There's no achievement for that. Damn. I would have thought there would have been an achievement for just leaving him in the frozen north. I have to do it. I have to take him out with the axe. So Diana still stayed loyal even though she knew that 47 killed her parents. Probably because it was a contract put out by someone else, and 47 was just the person who executed the contract. Which is how I thought it would be, but, you know. ICA 19 Black Lily? Fiber wire? I'm worried by the amount of ICA equipment on here. I have to check. Is there an achievement for taking him out with the... No. Just, assassinate a target with a headshot and poisoning. Unlock the door in a passenger car. Disguise yourself as the commando leader. That's the disguise I missed. And find a shotgun, which is bullshit. I picked up a shotgun many times. Shoot a train signal. Hit 3 guards with soda cans, and I have no idea what that one is. But there are achievements for doing this Silent Assassin and Suit Only, so... There will be a way of doing it, but... not today. We're going to get the credits each time. Why not? Proximity Semtex. Haven't heard the word Semtex since Metal Gear Solid 2. Alright, that's going to do me for tonight. Interesting turn of events there at the end. Very strange, very story-oriented. Don't know how to feel about it. But I do need to definitely replay the final three missions, along with Berlin, and along with some more of Dartmoor, and definitely more of Dubai, because all I've really done is a very quick run through the Hitman 3 content, just to get it done, and just so I can see it and experience it and not get spoiled. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back to Colorado, back to the Hitman 1 missions, and finish those off, and then progressively work through them. I'll do the elusive target offline because I really do not want to do that one online and screw it up. But yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night maybe. Back to Hitman 1. Until then, I'll be back soon.